And this is the final installment in my series of sermons over the Easter period. If you wish to catch up with all the other installments, they are available on our YouTube channel. Just look up the playlist, Finding the Path. On the day Moses encountered God, he actually started the day minding his own business. We read in the book of Exodus, chapter 3, Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the back of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him as in a flame of fire from the midst of a bush. So he looked, and behold, the bush was aflame with fire, but the bush was not burning. God called to him from the midst of the bush and said, "Moses, Moses." And Moses said, "Here I am." My dear friends, Moses was going about his daily work, but he was open to investigating the presence of God when he came up against it, when he literally saw the light. The spiritual experience he had was more than some nice feeling, more than, let's say, energy, vibrations, chakras, and auras. You see, when we speak of spirituality these days, what we do is we play at spirituality, mixing in teachings from different religions, cherry-picking what we like, such that we are not actually true to any of those original religions, keeping things user-friendly, juggling mutually exclusive ideas as if they are all the same. This is playing at spirituality, all of which avoid facing God. If we are going to be truly spiritual, we need to face God. And as Moses found, that can be a little bit frightening. The passage from Exodus continues, "Do not draw near this place. Take your sandals off your feet, for the place where you stand is holy ground." And Moses fell on his face and hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. Genuine spirituality begins when we face God. Only truly encountering God will let us see the great gap between what we are and what we are called to be. And we might just discover that we are not the center of the universe. Only this will get us down to our knees, like Moses, flat on our face in contrition and joy. This is what spirituality is all about. Conversion, metanoia, transformation, cooperating with God's grace in order to be saved from the oblivion of non-existence and nothingness, in other words, death. And this is the message of Easter, Pascha, that the resurrection of Christ became the gateway to entering the kingdom of the heavens. For us to become holy, Leviticus chapter 11, to become partakers of divine nature, second letter of Peter chapter 1, to enter the heavenly city, the New Jerusalem, as worthy citizens. Question: how often do we think of heaven? For a place, a state of existence in which we will spend eternity, it seems to occupy a very small place in our daily thoughts. Or even think about this: how easy is it to let the journey become more important than the destination? Because this life is the journey. Spirituality is not the end, it is the means to a greater destination. Spirituality, which was the theme of this series of sermons, shapes us in holiness so that we can be among those who will hear the following words. Come, O blessed ones, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. In the book of the Apocalypse, chapter 21, the New Jerusalem is depicted as descending to earth to receive its inheritors. The author, John the Apostle, writes of his vision. I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the heavens from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, Behold, the abode of God is with humankind, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. Book of Revelation, chapter 21. The passage continues to say that the gates of this heavenly city will never be shut, and the only thing preventing people from entering will be their own will. This year, brothers and sisters, in February, our old neokoro, our old caretaker, Jimmy Apostle, passed away into eternity. And I'm going to quote Jimmy tonight. I'll say it first in English and then in Greek. The doors of the prisons are shut, and yet they are always full, whereas the doors of the churches are open, and they always seem to be empty. Οι πόρτες των φυλακών είναι κλειστές και όμως είναι γεμάτες. Οι πόρτες των εκκλησιών είναι ανοιχτές και όμως είναι άδειες. Eternal be Jimmy's memory. Brothers and sisters, the Greek word for Easter, Pascha, from the Hebrew Pesach, means Passover or passage. Our passage to the heavenly city entails a shift from minding our own business to seeking the light, encountering God face to face.